What if I told you there's a place where you can walk through clouds, cross a bridge that makes your knees shake, and spot black bears just minutes from your breakfast table? Sounds made up, right? It's not. Welcome to Gatlinburg, Tennessee. This tiny mountain town sitting right at the edge of America's most visited national park has been blowing people's minds for decades. And yet, most visitors are doing it completely wrong. They show up, they walk the strip, they grab some fudge, and they leave thinking that's all there is. Big mistake, because hidden just beneath the surface, secret waterfalls, mountain roads that feel like time machines, views that will literally stop you mid-sentence. And I'm about to show you all of it. Today, I'm breaking down the perfect 4-day Gatlinburg itinerary. We're covering where to go, when to go, what to skip, and the insider tricks that most tourists never figure out. Trust me, by the end of this video, you'll be booking your trip. Let's dive in. All right, day one, you've just arrived. Maybe you drove through those winding mountain roads. Maybe you flew into Knoxville and made the 45-minute drive down. Either way, you're here now and you're probably itching to explore. Here's my advice. Don't fight it. Your first day should be about getting your bearings and soaking in the atmosphere. And the best place to do that is the Gatlinburg Strip. Now, I know what you're thinking. The main tourist drag? Really? Yes, really. Here's why. The strip is chaotic and colorful and a little bit kitschy, and that's exactly what makes it charming. You've got old school candy shops next to mountain craft stores next to pancake houses that have been flipping flapjacks since the 60s. Start at the north end near traffic light number 3 and work your way down. Take your time. Pop into the Old Smoky Moonshine Distillery if that's your thing. Watch the taffy being pulled at one of the candy shops. Grab some homemade fudge. But here's a tip most people miss. The side streets? That's where the magic happens. Little galleries, hidden restaurants, quiet spots where you can actually hear yourself think. For dinner on night one, head to the Peddler Steakhouse. It's right on the Little Pigeon River, and you can hear the water rushing by while you eat. The salad bar is legendary, and they bring a cart to your table where you pick your own cut of meat. What a sight, it feels special without being stuffy. After dinner, walk back along the strip as the sun goes down. The mountains turn purple in the fading light, and all the neon signs start flickering on. There's live music drifting out of doorways, and the smell of cinnamon rolls in the air. This is Gatlinburg at its most alive. End the night early, because what's coming tomorrow? You're going to want to be rested for it. Day 2 is where things get serious. Great Smoky Mountains National Park is the most visited national park in the entire country. Over 12 million people come through every year. And honestly, it earns every single one of those visits. But here's what nobody tells you. The difference between an incredible park experience and a frustrating one comes down to one thing. What time you wake up. I'm talking sunrise early. Drive into the park through the Sugarlands Visitor Center entrance and head toward Cades Cove. This 11-mile loop road takes you through one of the most beautiful valleys you'll ever see. Open meadows surrounded by forested ridges. Historic cabins and churches preserved from the 1800s. White-tailed deer grazing in the morning mist. And if you're lucky, you might just lock eyes with a black bear. The loop can take anywhere from 2 to 4 hours depending on traffic and how many times you stop. Go early, go slow, and bring snacks. Now, here's where it gets even better. After Cades Cove, drive back and take Newfound Gap Road up to the highest point you can reach by car in the park. The overlooks along this road are stunning. You'll climb through different forest ecosystems as you go higher, and on clear days, you can see for miles in every direction. Stop at Newfound Gap itself. You'll be straddling the Tennessee-North Carolina border at over 5,000 feet, 1 foot in each state. How cool is that? For lunch, pack a picnic or head back toward Gatlinburg and stop at the Wild Plum Tea Room in downtown. It's cozy and the food is fresh, and you'll need the fuel. In the afternoon, take an easy hike. Laurel Falls is one of the most popular trails in the park for good reason. It's paved. It's about 2.5 miles round trip. And at the end, you get an 80-foot waterfall cascading down moss-covered rocks. By the time you get back to town, you'll be tired in the best possible way. Grab dinner somewhere casual like Calhoun's for barbecue or Cherokee Grill for comfort food. Then call it a night. Because day 3, it's a whole different kind of adventure. Okay, day 3. This is where Gatlinburg shows you what it's really made of. Now, Some people skip the tourist attractions thinking they're all gimmicks. Those people are wrong. Start the morning with the Gatlinburg Skylift. This chairlift has been operating since 1954, and it takes you up to the top of Crockett Mountain. At the top, you can walk across the SkyBridge, which is one of the longest pedestrian suspension bridges in North America. And here's the part nobody warns you about. There's a glass floor panel right in the middle. You look straight down through your feet at the valley hundreds of feet below. Your brain says it's safe. Your legs say otherwise. The views are ridiculous. The bridge sways just enough to make your stomach flip. It's terrifying and beautiful all at once. From there, head to Anakeesta. Now this place? This is the one that surprises everyone. Anakeesta is a mountaintop experience that opened a few years back, and it's become the spot that visitors can't stop talking about. You get there by riding either the Chondola, which is a mix of gondolas and chairlifts, or the Ridge Rambler, which is basically a giant truck that climbs the mountain. Once you're up top, there's a tree walk through the forest canopy, beautiful gardens, a restaurant called Clifftop with views you won't believe, and something around every corner that makes you reach for your camera. Spend a few hours up there. Have lunch at the top. Take about 1,000 photos. In the afternoon, come back down and check out Ripley's Aquarium of the Smokies. Now look, I know what you're thinking. Ripley's? In the mountains. But here's the thing. This aquarium is legitimately world-class. The underwater tunnel, where sharks and rays swim directly over your head. You could stand there for an hour and not get bored. It's mesmerizing. For dinner tonight, try the melting pot if you're up for fondue, or keep it local at Smoky Mountain Brewery. Both are solid choices. If you still have energy after dinner, take the Gatlinburg trolley around town. It's cheap, it loops through all the main areas, and it gives your feet a break while you watch the evening crowds. But save some energy, because day 4 has one more surprise waiting for you. Your last day. And honestly, this might be the best one, because today is about finding the Gatlinburg that most tourists completely miss. Start with breakfast at Crockett's Breakfast Camp. The line can get long, but it moves fast, and the food is worth it. Giant portions, creative dishes, and a fun lumberjack theme that somehow actually works. After breakfast, here's where you go off the beaten path. Drive about 15 minutes to the Roaring Fork Motor Nature Trail. This one-way loop road is Cades Cove's quieter, more mysterious cousin, and hardly anyone talks about it. Old growth forest presses in close on both sides. Historic homesteads appear around blind curves. There's a waterfall called Place of 1,000 Drips right along the road, where water seeps down a rock face covered in ferns. It feels like stepping back in time. From there, head back toward town, but stop at the Gatlinburg Arts and Crafts community. Now this is the real hidden gem. This 8-mile loop is home to over 100 independent artists and craftspeople. Woodworkers, potters, painters, candle makers, leather workers. You can watch them create right in their studios and buy directly from the people who made it. This is where you find the real souvenirs. The ones with stories attached. The ones you'll actually keep forever. Have lunch somewhere along the loop. There are a few spots tucked away, or you can drive back into town. Your afternoon should be about one last experience. And I'd recommend making it the Sugarlands Riding Stables if you've never done a trail ride, or the Ober Mountain Tramway if you want one more aerial view of the valley. Or, honestly, just find a quiet spot by the river and sit. Watch the water roll by. Listen to the birds. Let the trip sink in. For your final dinner, go somewhere memorable. The Park Grill has a great atmosphere with stone walls and fireplaces. Howard Steakhouse is a local institution. Or if you want something different, No Way Jose's does surprisingly good Mexican food with a mountain twist. After dinner, take one last walk down the strip. The mountains will be dark silhouettes against the stars. The shops will be glowing. The river will still be rushing by like it has for thousands of years. And you'll realize something. Gatlinburg isn't just a town with attractions and restaurants and mountain views. It's a feeling. It's the smell of wood smoke and maple syrup. It's the sound of laughter echoing off storefronts. It's standing in ancient forests and feeling very small and very lucky at the same time. It's the kind of place that stays with you long after you've gone home. Before I wrap up, a few quick tips that could save your trip. Book your cabin or hotel early, especially if you're coming during fall leaf season or around the holidays. This place fills up fast. Bring layers. The weather in the mountains can change quickly, and temperatures at the higher elevations are often 15 to 20 degrees cooler than in town. Download offline maps for the national park. Cell service gets spotty once you're in the mountains, and you don't want to get lost. And finally, leave room in your schedule. Some of the best moments in Gatlinburg happen when you stumble onto something unexpected. A street musician playing old country songs. A hole in the wall shop with the perfect gift. A sunset that stops you in your tracks. Don't rush past those moments trying to check boxes on an itinerary. So that's it for unforgettable days in Gatlinburg. Whether you're traveling solo, as a couple, or making memories with the whole family, this place has something that'll stick with you forever. Hit that subscribe button for more itineraries, and I'll see you in the next one.